This is question number 23 on the higher calculator paper. Okay, reading the question first. The table shows information about the ages in years of 300 students. So if I added up all of those numbers there, right, they would add up to 300. That's 41 students are aged 11, 50 students are aged 13, and so on. The question says, Ian takes a sample of 50 of these students, stratified by age. Now what that means is that the proportion of each of the ages in his 50, right, it's proportional to the whole amount of the population. And we'll talk about that in a bit, because as the question asks, calculate the number of 16-year-old students he should have in his stratified sample. Okay, so altogether there are 300 students, and so the fraction of 16-year-olds, is 68 over 300. Now that's the fraction of 16-year-old students. Now, if that's the fraction of 16-year-old students, then he needs to pick that fraction of 16-year-olds to be among his 50 students. So I need to work out 68 over 300 times 50. So it's that fraction of 50 that he needs to choose to pick the number of 16-year-olds he should have in his sample. So I'm going to actually do all of that on the calculator. 68 divided by 300, work that out, and then times that by 50 equals 11.333 recurring. So 11.333 recurring. But if it's students that he's picking, he has to pick individuals, right? He has to pick whole pupils, so he can't pick 11.3 of a pupil. So I'm going to put, so he will need to choose 11 students, right? And 11 students aged 16. Okay, so this is a pretty straightforward question. It's only worth 2 marks, so make sure that you're familiar with it. And again, those people who are aiming for an A and A star, you have to get questions like this correct. Make sure you can do, and make sure you understand it, and get full marks in it.